Hey guys, so semester's finally over, and I had my last final. It was world history. So I picked up a few interesting things that struck me within world histories. Uh, yeah, interesting things. So number one, Italy is totally lame in war. During World War One, they didn't even win a single battle. Like, what's that about? I mean, after a while, they even had Mussolini, and they're pretty nuts. And even then, when wondering what's going on, go with Italy. They don't. They're not worth fighting for. Two. Number two would be most of the problems of the world, unfortunately, derived from the British. Namely, particular, the Balfour Declaration, and what's that called? The Balfour Declaration, and well, the agreements that were for the formation of a Jewish state. They just they promised things to more than one side, both the Arabs and the Jews. Obviously, they were going to fight. It's a given. It's a given. And last thing, number three. Joseph Goebbels is my favorite Nazi. He was the Nazi minister of propaganda, and he really understood the role of media, and so he said that basically their party, it must move along with whatever the new technology is, and use that to the best of their ability to spread their message. Those lessons are still being used today, and I just thought that was really, really interesting. And he was second in command. He took over after Hitler killed himself. Of course, eventually Goebbels, he also killed himself. Let me think. I absolutely loved learning about the Free China movement and the westernization, industrialization, colonization of Japan. Those are just fascinating. Sun Yat-sen and his campaigning in the overseas, whether it be Canada, North America, or Canada, U.S., Australia, the different overseas Chinese communities, and all that stuff. It's all very captivating. And in my Canadian Lit class, I read this book, Jade Peony, that has to do with Chinese Canadians, but that really spoke to me because it dealt with things from the perspective of children of immigrants, of course, of which I myself am, being half East Indian, half Filipino, born and raised in Canada. It just really hit a chord with me, and but the politics of that book is really, really highlighted for me after I'd taken world history. Yeah, so I've just been taking some time to to relax after a long semester. So, yeah, it's soon gonna be Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to everybody out there that might be watching, or not. Just Merry Christmas to everybody. So, my question to all of you is, what are some of your favorite Christmas movies? I think I can set mine to about 3 or 4. So, number one, Mickey's Christmas Carol, 1983. But it's just a great version with Scrooge McDuck as Scrooge, naturally. Mickey, Bob Cratchit. I've just loved it ever since I was a kid. Number 2, Will Ferrell, Elf. What else can I really say about it? It's absolutely one of his best performances, and I love the parts where he's like, "I'm just singing, you're my dad," all that crazy. I love it. Another one, Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie just wasn't appreciated to start off with, and I think in some ways the whole Hot Topic crowd kind of makes people still sort of write it off. But I mean, it's got great pathos, and Jack, he really has an identity crisis. I always found that very interesting about this movie, and the Mad Doctor character always kind of got me laughing, and I love the gag where the kids pull the head out from the present, or put a head, and the kid pulls the head out from the present box. And Oogie Boogie's always been one of my favorite characters. Yeah, he's absolutely evil, but he has so much joy. Let me think. Final. I'm gonna have to go with the Chuck Jones version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated one. That was really just so much personality, and it's pretty short. Like, if they didn't have the commercials, it's only maybe 15 minutes, and it's tight storytelling. I said maybe my top 4. If I was to put another one on top of that, even though watching it back it's not that good, when I was a kid I always really loved the Garfield Christmas special, where they go over to the farm where John grew up, and Garfield ends up bonding with the grandmother, and he builds a scratching post for Odie after he goes missing. Outside of that, numerous Disney shorts. Donald Duck, Chip and Dale with the Christmas tree. I'm not sure, was there any Goofy Christmas ones? I'm sure there was. Certainly Mickey, Donald, Goofy Christmas type shorts. I'd have to look into that, but well, yeah. So, Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year. Peace.